Hi, it's Grace from Identity Dental Marketing, and today I'm going to talk about having goals and what kind of goals you should have. Obviously, your goals need to be realistic, they need to be measurable, and the last thing is you need to motivate your team to really want to achieve those goals. So, one goal might be, say, you're a small practice in a rural area and you are seeing currently 12 to 15 new patients a month, while maybe by, it's September now, so by December you want to be seeing 20 new patients a month. That's really not an unrealistic goal. You just have to write down the ways that you're going to achieve that. So right now you're seeing 5 patient referrals a month, and you've got 3 coming in from a local ad per month, and these are all averages. You really need to say, okay, how can we generate 5 more patient referrals each month? And what's another source we can do to get 5 new patients per month? Maybe your internet marketing, maybe you're ranked at the bottom of the first page. What a difference would it make if you were at the top of the first page? That would easily get you that 5 per month, most likely, depending on your town. So right there, you have 10 more new patients per month, as long as you stick with it. So you really need to break down your goals. If going back to the first goal of generating 5 new patient referrals each month, you're going to need to get your team on board for this. Your team is your strongest marketing asset and business asset that you have. They are your product, they're your service, and they're your reputation, your brand. Your team is your success right there. So you might want to start a contest, and this contest could give everyone in the office referral cards that they jot their initials on, and they give those out to patients when they're in the office, patients that they have a connection with. So your hygienist might say, Nancy, I know you've been coming here for years. I just want to let you know that whenever your husband's ready to come in, we're happy to see him. And actually, we're running a special right now. If you refer him to us, you get a $50 credit to your account, and he gets a $50 credit to his. Those little nudges remind people that you're a business, remind people that you are accepting new patients. Sometimes patients will assume that because you're not asking or because you seem really busy every time they come in, that you're not even accepting new patients. That simple communication over the course of time is going to up the number of referrals that you see. It's proven time and again. Just having that card in their purse, then they're at a girlfriend's house and they're having like dinner and drinks and they're talking and somehow dentistry comes up. You'd be surprised the things us women talk about when we're together. If they've got that card right there, they could say, oh, here's my dentist, give him a call, he's great. Obviously, you're going to get more referrals, number one, because your service is great, because you treat people right, because you go above and beyond what people expect. I used to do work for an office that always had drinks out. They had frappuccinos and juice and water, and people would come in and they would look forward to that. Not that they were sitting there waiting, but on their way out even, our office manager would say, feel free to grab a drink on your way out. And people would love that. People got a good feeling about that. It's a lot of little things that add up to make a big difference. It doesn't mean you have to be a top-of-the-line dental spa. If you are, that's kind of cool. It's great. You have a great niche. But it doesn't mean you have to transform into something you're not. It just means you have to think about the patient experience and how it evolves from the time they call the office to the time they are getting insurance taken care of to the time that they're booking their next appointment. The whole process, you really need to take some time, or even hire a company, we'll do it for you, to look in as an outsider and really evaluate. Does someone on your team have a really bad attitude? That's going to hurt the number of referrals you get. It's going to hurt your online reputation. It's going to hurt your whole business. So you need to take some time and review. A good way to review without being too complicated is set up a simple form. You could do it in office. You could send it home with people and they can mail it in anonymously. Or you can set up a form for free on Google. We could help you with it. that just asks patients about their experience to rate it, and it could also be anonymous. They could submit it on your website even. You could have incentives for if they fill out or give you feedback. It's really good to have anonymous, honest feedback coming in from your patients because, how else can you fix it? Another thing I always talk about is having a make better policy. I used to get coffee every morning from McDonald's, and once in a while I get a McDonald's breakfast. I've got a guilty pleasure thing going for the Egg McMuffin. So I'd go in there and I'd order my Egg McMuffin and my hash brown, and I'd say, I'd like a jelly on the side, please. I always ate my hash browns with jelly. And they forgot like 4 days in a row and be like, is there jelly in here? Oh, yeah, there's jelly. And this particular McDonald's just was horrible at getting my order right. They even got the coffee wrong sometimes, which I kind of laughed about it. But eventually I was like, you know what? This is really starting to bother me. So I actually wrote to corporate and told them what was going on at this McDonald's. And I was like, you need to oversee this or something. And they sent me a coupon for like a free Egg McMuffin or a free sandwich or something like that. And I did. I felt better about it. They made it better. It was a make better policy. I think you should have those in the dental office and you should have them ready. You can't anticipate if your patient's going to run late and it's going to bump you into your next appointment time. Things happen sometimes that are out of your control. Hopefully it's not every day. If it is, you need to consider new scheduling strategies. But things happen and you need to be ready to make them better. A lot of times saying, I am so sorry for your wait. Thank you so much for waiting. Yes, that's enough. But once in a while, when something, really unexpected comes about, to be able to say, thank you for your wait. I am so sorry for the inconvenience. I want to give you these movie tickets. Or I'd like to give you this gift certificate for a coffee down the street. A little thing, a little gesture shows that you do care about your patient's time and that you're not just taking them for granted. And it just makes it better. You know what? When they're out to dinner with their girlfriend that night, they're going to talk about it. You'd be surprised, and it's going to spread the word. So make better policies are great. Go above and beyond, whether it's drinks in your waiting room or whether it's something else. Just be creative with it. What would you like to see at your dental office? Maybe I've seen those glasses that they wear when they're doing procedures that have movies playing in them where the patient can kind of zone out and mentally be somewhere else. If you're getting a lot of work done, wouldn't it be great to have your mind occupied with something rather than hearing that drill and everything going on around you? Think about the patient experience. People sometimes hate when you talk to them and ask them questions and they're laying with their mouth open, they can't even respond. Think about their experience and what's going to make their experience better, and ask them what could make this experience better for you in your form or your survey. So I hope this has motivated you to take your practice to the next level, do something to improve your patient experience. And if you need more help getting those 10 to 15 or 20 new patients a month coming in, contact us. We are excellent at internet marketing, direct mail. We can even tell you what to expect prior to running a campaign. This is what it's going to cost. This is how long it's going to take to get a reaction from people. And this is how many new patients you can expect to see every month going forward. So give us a call. Visit us online. Thanks so much for watching. IdentityDental.com. Thanks.